My name is Thomas Hang, and today I want to tell you a story that people in California still whisper about. It happened in the mid-1970s in a quiet neighborhood that looked completely normal from the outside. But inside one small old house, something was happening that no one could explain. Something that pushed a single mother to her limit, frightened her children, and confused every expert who tried to understand it. Her name was Doris Bither. She had 4 kids, worked when she could, and moved into an aging, slightly crooked house on Braddock Drive in Culver City. It wasn't a dream home, but it was what she could afford. She hoped for a fresh start, a calmer life, a place where her kids could sleep without worry. But from the very beginning, the house felt wrong. Doris said the first strange thing she noticed was the sound of footsteps, heavy ones, slow, dragging, like someone was walking across the hallway late at night. She would get out of bed, open the door, check every room, but nothing was there. The kids were asleep. The windows were closed, and every time she returned to bed, the footsteps started again. Then came the whispers, soft, faint, almost like someone talking through a wall, or maybe right behind her ear. She tried to blame it on old pipes, on neighbors, on anything logical. But deep down she felt it, the way people feel a cold breeze when there's no wind. Something was in the house with them. Objects started falling on their own. First a cup in the kitchen, then a plate, then a row of small toys in the kids' bedroom toppled over one by one like tiny dominoes. The kids said they saw shadows moving in the hallway. Not normal shadows. These had shape, shoulders, a head, a body. And when you looked directly at them, they slid away like they were hiding. One night, Doris woke up to a bright flash of light. It wasn't lightning. It was inside the room, a burst like a camera flash, but no one had a camera. A few seconds later, another flash went off in the corner. Her youngest child screamed from the next room. The kids said they saw a glowing shape standing near their door. They described it as a blurry outline of a man. And then things became personal. Doris started feeling someone breathing next to her when she was completely alone. Not soft breathing, deep, slow breaths like from a large adult standing right beside her. Sometimes she felt pressure on the bed, as if someone invisible sat down. And sometimes she felt something touch her shoulder, light at first, then stronger. At this point, she was terrified. She went to 2 investigators from UCLA, Barry Taff and Carrie Gaynor. These weren't ghost hunters from TV shows. They were actual researchers who had done serious academic work. They agreed to visit her house with equipment, cameras, recorders, and a team of assistants. When they arrived, nothing happened at first, just a tense house with nervous people inside. But after a while, the temperature in one room dropped quickly, and the lights began flickering even though the power was stable. One of the assistants shouted for everyone to look. A bright arc of light appeared in midair for half a second. Then another. The flashes kept happening, moving around the room like something was trying to show itself and didn't know how. The team took dozens of photos. Some came out normal. Others showed strange streaks of light, misty forms, shapes that shouldn't exist in still air. What scared the team most wasn't the visuals. It was the feeling that the house had its own awareness, like it watched them as much as they watched it. But here's the strangest part. Almost none of the electronic instruments picked up anything unusual. No strong electromagnetic fields, no radio signals, no measurable temperature vortexes. It was as if whatever was happening knew how to stay just outside the range of science. Doris tried to leave the house multiple times. She packed bags, she stayed with friends, but for months the strange activity followed her. The footsteps, the shadows, the lights, the presence at night. It never fully left her alone. As the years passed, the events slowly weakened. They didn't vanish, they just faded, like a bruise healing. Her kids grew up and moved on, but every one of them later said the same thing. The house wasn't haunted like in movies. It didn't throw objects across the room or slam doors for show. It felt alive. It felt aware. And at night, they said they could feel the floorboards move, almost like the house was breathing. The house on Braddock Drive still stands today. New people live there. They say everything is quiet, completely normal. But neighbors claim that on rare nights, if you pay close attention, you can see a quick flash of light through a window. Just one, like something waking up for a moment, remembering what used to be there. And maybe that's all it takes to bring an old story back to life. My name is Thomas Hang. Thank you for listening to this true California story. If you want more real dark stories, make sure you follow and stay close, because some places never forget what happened inside them, and some stories don't ever really end.